Hi, I'm Miss Jenny with Miss Jenny's Cleaning. Thank you for watching my video. Sorry about the shaky camera. If you like my channel, please click the subscribe button. And if you like this video, don't forget to shake hands with the little thumbs up guy down at the bottom. This video I want to talk to you about, well, it's part 2 of my Craigslist video. So this one is for vendor safety on Craigslist. So just a quick recap of the Craigslist vendor for people who are making purchases, because a lot of the same things apply. So if you can, go in pairs, try to make telephone contact, follow your gut instincts, don't do something that makes you feel uncomfortable. But specifically for vendors, the two things that I've had the most exposure to as far as people contacting me that I felt were some kind of predators. The first one is weirdos. You know, the weirdos that want me to clean their house while they're naked, or they want to know how, they start asking me questions. I don't know. Usually it's perverted stuff. And with those type of people, they've been pretty quick in putting out their clues that there's something wrong with them, about, you know, asking me questions. How do I feel about nudity? How old am I? And telling me, oh, your voice sounds young. Well, whatever. You can see I'm not young, okay? I'm not young. I'm not cute. I just, you know, I'm a regular person and I'm a grandma age. But those kind of things, they're usually pretty forthcoming about that. I had one guy, when I first started advertising, I hadn't even moved to Georgia yet, and he's calling me, asking me all these questions, to the point where I had his phone number in my phone labeled so-and-so the creep, so that I knew when he called, this is what I was going to deal with. And it took him a while to realize this is a legitimate business. And the only reason why I continued to talk to him was he was, I don't know, it's just weird. Turned out we had some things in common. I will not meet this guy, I can tell you that. And he has finally stopped calling me. But, you know, it was like every time I posted a new ad, he called me. I could count on it. But he finally got the message. The other type of predators, and this is actually more common and the one I want to talk about the most, are the scammers. Now, Craigslist has on there a lot of information about how to avoid getting caught up in a scam, but you know, having had some experience, I'm going to share with you the type of things that I've gone through and how I've dealt with it. So usually those kind of predators don't call. Those types of predators call, they'll either send me a text or an email. And emails are easy because there's a lot of information in it. If you look at it clearly, you can see that, you know, the stuff that they're telling you is not true. A lot of times, now in my case, because I'm going to their house, so I'm vulnerable, right? I try to get the address, and I can look the address up on Zillow. And what they do to me, because I'm providing a cleaning service, they tell me that they need an apartment cleaned because they're moving from some other place far away. So I look it up on Zillow to see if it was either recently sold or if it's on the market as a rental. Not once has the information that they've given me ever aligned with what was on Zillow. There was one instance where I wasn't 100% sure. The person was pretty convincing. So I called the number on Zillow, and the lady's like, no, nothing's going on with this house. This house isn't on the market. They're not renting it. We have no recent records for this house. So needless to say, I did not accept a job from that person. But you look for clues. Like, I had one just last week. They were saying that they had a 3-bedroom apartment and 2 baths, 3-bedroom apartment, 2 baths. So that's a pretty good size apartment. And they wanted some cleaning done. Well, I looked it up on Zillow. It was an apartment. It was a house. There was no activity on this house since 2009, so there was the clue. That's where I got, you know, the first clue was that they said it was an apartment and it was a house. The second clue was there was no activity. The other thing you want to look for is how, they tell you this with the email scams too. Look for the English. Are they writing in poor English or broken English? You know, a lot of these people, at least for me, try to come across as professionals and so on and so forth, and yet they can't speak or write the English properly. So anyway, this last one, you know, well, a lot of times when they're engaging you in these conversations through email or text, they also involve a third party. Now, Craigslist states this very specifically in their safety guidelines: do not accept payment from a third party. So what they'll do is they'll say, I want the house clean before I move there. I'm going to have my landlord contact you to get you the keys, and they'll give you the payment. Nope, I don't accept payment from third party. I have to speak to the owner or the tenant directly. The other thing that they do is they want to give you certified funds, or what they call certified funds, cashier's checks, or money orders, certified checks, those kind of things. Now, this is very deceitful, okay, because that sounds like you're getting guaranteed funds, but they're fake. So what happens is, if you accept this type of payment, you go to your bank, the money goes in, later on it comes back out because the bank has found out that this is not a valid check or money order, or, you know, whatever it is that you're putting in there. So now you've lost out on that money. Meanwhile, whoever is doing these fraudulent funds of sources, or sources of funds, now they have your banking information. So don't ever take anything like that unless you happen to know the person, in which case you're probably going to work something else out. And then the other thing that I've noticed is they appeal to your greed. I've had multiple times where people are saying, so like, for instance, if I tell them, okay, I'm going to charge you $120 to clean this house so that it's move-in ready. Well, we'll pay you $400. That's a lot more than what I quoted. Okay? That is a lot more. So, you know, I think that they think that we're greedy, and our first instinct is, hey, yeah, that's a really good deal. I'll probably get return work. They're using your greed to suck you in. So whatever your price structure is, you stick by that. You're not going to fluctuate by that. Okay? And nobody's going to give you a $280 tip on a $120 job. It's just not going to happen. So be smart and be cautious. Use your resources. There's lots of other ways, I suppose, to check up on some of these fraudulent things that they do. And again, follow your instincts. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not. If you feel like they're trying to seduce you, really, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to seduce you in some sick way. Walk away. So to my fellow vendors on Craigslist and the internet, good luck. Thanks for watching, and be safe. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or hit the like button, and you can look for me on YouTube as well. That's Miss Jenny's Cleaning. Thanks. Bye.